So here we are in Grasmere, and Wordsworth is buried just round the corner. But out of this cottage is coming the most wonderful smell of gingerbread. And Andrew Hunter is going to tell me all about it. Right, Mr. Hunter, what have you got there?
We have here Sarah Nelson's Grasmere gingerbread.
Can I try some?
Of course you can. We just pull some apart there.
It smells fabulous. That's the smell that's coming out here.
It is, that's right.
Do you have that smell coming deliberately out of the cottage?
Yes, it is engineered that way.
I believe it's a secret recipe.
It is indeed, yes. It's a very closely guarded secret recipe, in fact so much so that it's held in the bank vault at Ambleside in the NatWest Bank, and I'm the only person that actually mixes the gingerbread that's permitted to, and the recipe was handed down to me from my father-in-law.
Are you going to give us any hints?
No, absolutely not.
So what makes this so very, very special?
This gingerbread has been baked here for 152 years now, and so it's baked on a daily basis. It has been done so for all those years, but it started when it attracted the sort of Victorian tourists that came to the region back in those days, and so it's something that we've continued. We've never stopped. It's not mass produced. It's not taken into another factory to be made elsewhere. It's purely baked from the premises, 7 days of the week.
And it's completely fresh, which must mean that you're here a lot of the time, is that right?
I am here most of the time, yes. As a minimum, I'm here sort of 5 to 6 days a week. And in the summertime, predominantly, I'm here 6 and 7 days of the week until the season then finishes. I can't actually leave the premises because we would run out of mixture, and I'm the only one that's allowed to mix.
So am I right in thinking that actually your family's on holiday right now and you're not allowed to be on holiday?
Exactly, yes. My wife and 3 children are away at the minute, and so I'm on my own. Gives me a good chance to catch up on work.
Oh, poor Andrew.
That is fantastic. You've got the setting, you've got the tradition. That's what you call sticking to tradition, isn't it?
Yeah. I really, really liked him. And I've just been, today I've been very I feel like I've just been very positive about everyone. But he was very special. He was very special. And I loved the way she was wrapping up those little things with the wax paper.
Yeah.
Brilliant. I don't know, I mean, it is difficult to choose somebody who's producing just one, who's just got just one product, you know, because there's no diversity there. But I love when somebody is focusing on one thing and just doing it the best way they possibly can.
I agree entirely with that.
150 years?
Yeah.
I mean, think of the generation. I mean, that is something. What happens if, you know, if one of his sons, or if he's got a son or whatever, doesn't want to keep it going? What happens then? Who's going to take on? How is it going to go forward? It's quite a thought. If he's the only one, how is he going to move forward?
Well, it isn't always about progression.
Maybe not.
I think it's about consistency. And the one thing that if he was to become our champion, the grand final champion, I would be delighted.
Yeah.
Why? Because it just helps him support that great old family tradition. And it is one item, but executed with perfection.
Yeah.
You can't ask for more than that.
I agree.
So I think I'm feeling that he's just a natural winner for me. Natural winner.